A very good morning, everybody, for Monday, the 31st of January. Well, the month has gone quick. 2022 is well underway now, but high pressure has sort of taken charge out in down just north of the Azores, and that is at the moment keeping a lot of the bad weather away in terms of the storms, which are being deflected up in towards northwest, sort of northwest parts of England and into Scotland. That's brought a lot of damage up there. Yesterday at Lasham, we had a nice sunny day. Today, though, we're going to be dealing with a fairly strong northwesterly. Never an easy direction at Lasham. And as we go through this week, the fronts will start to win as the jet stream sits over the top of us. And high pressure, never too far away. But I think the motto of this week is going to be pretty windy. Those winds now come from the northwest, and after a fairly quiet January, we've now got a sort of 30-35 knots at height, so definitely meaningful winds, no doubt about that. Northwesterly and fairly constant across this area. I've also seen in the satellite picture, I think that's wave. It's probably wave above the clouds today, unsurprisingly, because if you look what's upwind of us, it's mountains. So if anybody does get into wave today, I'll be quite interested to see what happens. But below the wave system, it's going to be pretty rough. Notice how sort of defined that line is of moisture. We're underneath it at the moment. Maybe we might just slide a little bit more out into the sunshine. It'd certainly raise the temperatures up. Talking temperatures, sort of 16 knot winds generally, but 6 degrees in terms of temperature, but with that wind feeling not particularly warm at all, close to freezing, I'd imagine. So definitely a day to wrap up warm. But cloud base shouldn't be an issue today, and visibility generally quite good. Brighter spells a bit later today. 6s and 7s, as I said, on the forecast, and dew points down to sort of 0. So good temperature dew point split. As we look at Farnborough, they've got the northwesterly wind, 14 gusting 24. Showers are about at the moment. That band of showers should clear through fairly quickly, reducing to a prob 30. There is a prob 30 of it gusting up towards 35 knots, which is very close to our limit. But generally, on the whole, we're looking at northwesterly winds. It's got odium as well. Just compare, once again, 330 at 16, gusting 26. Lightening off a bit in the afternoon, but the cloud base comes down too. So by no means an easy day, but I think we're going to get something out of it. Interestingly, if you look at the thermal forecast, it's actually the best I've seen all year, but I don't think it's taken into account how strong the wind is. If you look at areas just to the east of us in the sunshine, they're going to get cloud base of potentially 3,500 feet, which is the first time I've seen that in this year. But yeah, the chance of some thermaling, but pretty windy to really manage that. So maybe some streets, and as I said, maybe some wave. So the strong winds bring us some interesting challenges. Airspace wise, nothing out of the ordinary. 18 Fairford's active, unsurprising given world events at the moment that the US Air Force are moving about quite a bit. And jet movements today, we have a Aer Lingus A321 due in from a Spanish airport at around 12:30 or so today. Right, so operationally, it's back to 3-4. We haven't been down here for a couple of months now, but I got the grass mown yesterday down there. Thanks to Paul for that. So expect, it is going to be pretty windy. In fact, that shouldn't say motorcyclists. We do not have any motorcyclists down there today. That's a weekend thing. But yeah, 3-4. I think that's really the only sensible way to operate given the wind today. And yes, it is going to be pretty windy. So probably, unless you've got a license, then we won't be letting you fly solo today. But aerotone we can do off the Perry track, and we will be generally doing left-hand circuits onto 3-4 to land on the grass. The grass is a bit soft, but it's not too bad. And I'll do another pitch inspection, but it hasn't hasn't really got that soggy in the last couple of weeks or so. It's been fairly all right. So I think we can try and make the most of it. So yeah, wrap up warm. I think the gusts are going to lower off a little bit as the morning goes on. If we start seeing a bit more thermal mixing, we might see it get a little bit windier. But yeah, it's a good day to get some windy exercises signed off. Okay, I'll see you at the hangout very shortly. Bye for now.